Have you ever looked in the mirror or stepped on the scale and thought, I'm eating the same, so why am I gaining weight? I remember asking myself that same question. There was a time when I thought, I'm still eating pretty healthy, I'm still active, so what changed? Then I realized I was asking the wrong question. So today I'm going to share the 3 reasons women over 40 gain weight, even when they're still eating the same. And trust me, it's probably not what you think. And before we get into that, if you are new here, I want to say welcome. If you have been a part of my journey and on this channel for a while, say welcome. Thanks for being here. And you know who it is. If you don't, it's Chelsea C. It's your girl, your fitness and nutrition coach. I'm always doing the most, so you don't have to. So, if you're a woman over 40 who's ready to build a stronger body, reclaim your energy, and live your best life, you're in the right place. See, around here, we're not about chasing quick fixes or fighting against aging. We're building strength, confidence, and healthy habits so you can make this chapter your best chapter. So let's dive right in. Okay, so today we'll get a little personal. Okay, so as a coach, I've been coaching for 20 years, various um, coaching. I coach women over 40. That's what I've been doing the last probably 5, 6 years. I've coached at some universities, strength and conditioning coach. I have had my own fitness camp, boot camp for 12 of those years, and it's just been great. Anyway, but as a coach, people just always assumed that I have it all figured out. And see, the truth is, I've had seasons where I've looked in the mirror and thought, why are my clothes fitting differently? And it's been not too long ago. This was probably pretty recent, maybe a year or two ago. See, I wasn't living on fast food. I wasn't eating desserts every night, maybe once or twice. I wasn't doing anything crazy, but life had changed. I was working more, my stress was higher, and I wasn't moving throughout the day like I used to. I've gotten a couple of gigs that had me sitting more doing online things. And see, that's when I realized something that completely changed the way I looked at weight gain after 40. It wasn't just about what I was eating, it was about everything happening around my eating. And that's what I want you to help you understand today. So, reason one, you you're eating the same, but you're not burning the same. Right? We all know when we're younger, we just burn more calories. If you don't know, that is a thing. Okay. So, one of the biggest things I see after 40 has nothing to do with willpower, it has to do with your daily movement. Okay. Think about your life 10 or 15 years ago. Maybe you were chasing kids. Maybe you were walking more at work. Maybe you're running errands, taking the stairs without even thinking about it. And today you might spend more time on a 9 to 5 sitting at a desk. Maybe you're driving more. Maybe you drive further now, right? So moving less throughout the day. And even if you're still getting in a few workouts each week, all those little movements you used to do have slowly disappeared. And those little movements burn more calories than most people realize. Okay. And I'll even say for myself, like I said prior, in the last year or two, like I said, I used to do fit camp, right? 5, 6 days a week for 10 years, right? That's movement, walking around, talking for an hour, a couple days out of the week. Um, did some training at a boutique thing. So I was there moving and I stopped doing that and I kind of transitioned more to sitting, doing more online things and just still getting my workouts in, but not getting those little extra movements. So I totally understand. So when women tell me, Chelsea, I'm eating the same, my next question is, are you moving the same? Okay, even 5 years ago, we don't have to go back 10, 15, or maybe we do. Because sometimes that's where the biggest change happens, are those little movements throughout the day, but you're still eating the same. So that's reason number one that you could be gaining weight and you're still eating the same. Next is your lifestyle has changed. They all are kind of intertwined. Okay. So this one catches some of my clients off guard. So maybe you're working longer hours, like I said. Maybe you're taking care of aging parents now, helping adult children. You're sleeping less. Maybe you're feeling more stressed more often because now we got new stressors, right? When your lifestyle changes, your habits usually change too. You have less energy to cook, less motivation to work out. You grab what's convenient instead of what's planned. It's not that you stop caring. Life simply looks different than it did 5 or 10 years ago, but you're still operating kind of in that same flex zone, right? In that same zone and hasn't really changed what you need to change. So, reason three, if it resonates, take it. If it does not, do not pick it up. Portions slowly creep up. Now, this one right here, this one. Okay, so your portions have quietly changed. One thing I've learned after coaching women for years is that most people don't suddenly start eating twice as much. It just happens little by little. Maybe your morning coffee now has extra creamer, or maybe it's a little bigger. You finish your kids' leftovers, right? You grab a handful of chips while making dinner. Definitely, restaurant portions have gotten bigger. Um, I don't go to the movies often, but I have been lately. And I was stunned at the size of a small, I don't really drink soda. So if I do go, I'm like, give me a small. The small was a large 10 years ago. And the small is like a kid size, right? And the popcorn, it's like popcorn large is like this now. It used to be like this, right? That's just a prime example of things our portion size at restaurants, movies, outings, even at the like the chips, right? Now they have like the super grab chips where we used to have the smaller chips. Okay, so if you're not paying attention to those things, you're really going to be affected by portions. And not only that, but maybe your weekends have become a little more relaxed. So you're not moving as much, right? And none of these seem like a big deal, but when they happen consistently over months and years, those extra bites, that larger portion, right, can quietly add up. And if we're putting reasons one and two, right, we're not moving as much and things of that nature, then you could see how it builds up. And see, here's the important part. This isn't about guilt. Like, don't feel, yeah, it's not going to help you. It's about awareness. See, most of us don't even realize our portions have changed because it's happened so gradually. So, like I said, small changes quietly add up either way. I tell my clients that all the time. You know, those little things that you do every day, just diligently, meal planning, moving your body, saying no to that. Those add up just as the portions and the non moving add up. Okay, so what are we going to do about this? So I like to always give you a challenge, give you something to do because you have to do something different to get a different result. So this week, I don't necessarily want you to focus on eating less. I want you to become a detective. That's what we've been doing these last couple of videos, is being a detective, right? Um, Ask yourself, are you moving the same? Is your lifestyle the same? And what small habits have changed over the years? And could it be contributing to your weight gain? Because once you identify what's changed, you can start making changes that actually matter. And before you go, finish the sentence in the comments below if you want to. I'd love to hear from you. The biggest change in my life has been blank, right? Over the last 5 or 10 years. And if this video has helped you better understand what's happening in your body, or maybe, or maybe you're thinking of someone like, oh, this person needs this video, like definitely share it, okay? And then if you could hit the subscribe button, make a comment, it'll be helpful. It's not necessarily for me, you know, it's more because my mission is to help women over 40 stop blaming themselves and start understanding their bodies one video at a time. So remember, every healthy choice you make today is helping you build a body that's ready for your next chapter. So until the next time, it's your girl Chelsea C. Take care.